Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the four champions that got buffed recently. And we're going to be taking a look at Angela. Again, they're all rank 3 that we're going to be looking at today. And we're going to make a decision who got the best buff and who you should take to the next level and invest your resources into. We have Massacre, we have Civil Warrior, and we have the Hood. And at the end of the video, we're going to rank them 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 being the best, who we believe got the best buffed and is the most valuable champion. So again, please leave your comments below as to your picks and who you think is the better champion. We're going to do about approximately 25% against Winter Soldier with each champion, and we're just going to test out these champions and see who is really good. Now, first up is Angela. She seems to be the strongest right now, and in no particular order, we're just going to put them into the gameplay. Angela happens to be first, and again, very easy to play. Let me tell you, this champion is very easy to play, and what makes her very valuable since her buff is that she is immune to everything once she has at least 3 or 4 buffs on her, and we're going to explain that at the end of the video. We're going to look at her information and see where she gets all of this stuff from. But she's very easy to play, light medium attacks just all the way, drop a few heavies in and out, fire off the SP3, the SP2. She's just an absolute beast, high damage output. And remember now, this video, the damage doesn't look like a whole lot because this is just only a rank 3 champion. Rank 3 awakened, but if you take up to rank 5, she's going to be an absolute beast. But as you can see, she's holding her own. She gets that regen going as well. She has tons of precision, she has armor, she has fury, and she's going to take this Winter Soldier down. We're going to take him down to 75%, and then we're going to switch out on the champions. So in my opinion, so far, Angela is really easy to play. She has those immunities, so taking her into quest where there's degeneration, for example, she's immune to degeneration as well once she has her 3 or 4 buffs in her. And we're going to explain that at the end of this video. But here we go. Pretty simple, taking Winter Soldier down to 75%. She still has over 94% health, and there's no reason why she wouldn't be able to take him out with absolutely 0 problems. So Angela, pretty good so far. Now, Civil Warrior is next on the list, and he's very interesting. Now, he has that armor, and of course, every time you fire off his SP1, he has the armor, and he builds more armor. But here you go, he heals block on the heavy, so he has a nice heal block at will anytime you fire it off. Again, we build the armor to 9 now, and the nice thing about him now, we've built it up to 14. If you dash back and hold block for 2 seconds, it turns every armor into a fury, and you do a ton more damage, and that could stack up to 50. So the annoying thing is there's a timer on that 14, and as you see, as the timer runs out, if you did not hold dash back and hold that block again, all of that fury is lost, which is annoying. So this is a timing issue with this guy. So you build his armor up, you dash back, you hold the block for 2 seconds, and he turns it into fury. But you're going to lose the fury and all of that high damage output if you do not do that same move again within that timer going on. So we have him at 11 buffs, 11 armor right now. We held the block. He has 11 furies. Now what we have to do is again a dash back and hold block before the timer goes off. Right there, you see we held it. So he kept the Furies going for 13 Furies. We build the armor again. And now we have to dash back and hold block in order to get it up to 19. And this is the annoying part of this guy. Yes, he has high damage, but I mean, to keep looking at that timer and to keep dashing back in order to keep the Furies, it's crazy. So in my opinion, yes, he does great. He's great for damage, but he's not keeping the buffs. So he's not keeping, sorry, the Furies going. So in my opinion, yes, he is better than he was before, and he is capable of high damage with all of those Furies. But the annoying part of this is to keep looking at that timer, keep dashing back and converting armor into Furies is ridiculous. So I'm not liking Civil Warrior a whole lot. And compared to Angela, absolutely not even close. So far in my mind, Angela better than Civil Warrior. Now, Massacre or Massacre, however you want to pronounce it, is next. Now this guy is absolutely fun to play with. His animations are great. You just feel that you're doing a lot of damage to him with him. Of course, you got to get that flame, that blue flame on the top left there to at least 10 to ignite the bat. That's where he gets all his damage by. When the opponent is holding block, you actually have a lot of block penetration on this guy. So we're gonna try to ignite this bat here. It's not that difficult to ignite the bat. Just push him to 10 and it's flame on. And we're gonna bring down Winter Soldier to about 25%, and then we're gonna take in the final champion, the Hood. All right, the bat is ignited. We want to get to at least SP2. That's where he's gonna do some damage. As you can see, he's doing pretty good incinerate damage over time. So he's doing some damage. All right, we lost the flame. Our next champion, where everything is timing and you have to pay attention to a lot of stuff. Now his bat is ignited. We're gonna fire out of SP2. Did some damage. And here we go. Held that block, fired off again. So he's doing some great damage over time. Still much better in my opinion with the damage over time than Civil Warrior, who is very annoying to pay attention to. At least Massacre is easier to keep track of, and he has that ignited bat. 32, 31, 30, so he's taken down Civil Warrior to about 2%, and this is again a rank 3 champion. Rank 5, he would be doing enormous damage with that SP2. So in my opinion, Civil Warrior is doing the worst right now. I'm going to give it to Angela, Civil Warrior, Massacre, sorry, and then Civil Warrior. But this is the man, the Hood. He comes in last on the list here. But check this out. Every simple light and attack, you're going to start staggering this dude. And once you start staggering this dude, he is amazing with his SP2. The invisibility is ridiculous. Again, stagger, stagger, stagger. So he lost his Fate Seal, but with the stagger, I mean, it's just crazy. And then he has some weird healing, and he has these bullets. But check it out. You're just gonna power steal as well. And he's still at 98% health. He is at 95% health, and then he's back up to 96% health. So he keeps stealing health, which keeps him in the game very long. And look at all that missing. And when you miss, Winter Soldier misses with the bullets, he keeps getting more bullets again. and he's just shredding him. So now we have him up to 22. If you look at his stagger there, 22. And Winter Soldier is at 21%. Now when you fire off your heavy, once you build that stagger up, he has an enormous amount of damage. So we have him up to 30 stagger. We're gonna fire it off, and instantly Winter Soldier goes down to 10%. So what you want to do with the hood is to fire off your SP2s. Light attacks is pretty good. Build up that SP2 until his stagger is about 30 to 50 or even more. And when you fire off a heavy, he takes a ton more damage for every stagger you have on the opponent. So again, we're gonna bring him down, we're gonna build the stagger up, and we're gonna fire off a heavy, and we're gonna see the damage. So he's at 6%, 11 stagger. You're gonna fire it off, he's at 14 stagger. Now we're gonna fire that SP, that heavy attack, 4%. Here we go. You could take damage, you don't worry about damage. 4% again, heavy, and he's in the bin. So I'm telling you guys, the hood is the best champion with this buff. I'm gonna give it to the hood as being the best because of that high damage output, and the regeneration is ridiculous. You could keep this guy in the fights forever. He has great synergy with, as we know, Ghost, that makes her, she takes no damage at all once he's on her team, once she's in phasing mode. So here's how we're gonna rank this up right now. Let's just look at the rank 5s. And here's how I'm gonna give it. Now, if you guys like the video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we have follow-up videos and content. So I'm gonna give it to the hood, ranked number 1 as the best rank up. If you disagree, please leave comments below. I'm gonna give it to Angela as number 2. I'm gonna give it to Massacre as number 3. And then Civil Warrior comes in last. He takes a little bit more work. He does do the damage over time. All of them have good buffs, but in the order of ease of play and damage, you gotta give it to the hood, man. He's only level 20, rank 3, and he could have stayed in that fight forever. With the regeneration, Angela comes in second, and the reason she comes in second is because of that signature ability. For each buff on Angela, her opponent suffers the following: nullify and auto block ability reduction, and damage debuff duration minus 20%. So when she has 4 to 5 buffs, she takes absolutely no damage from she's immune to every single thing in the game, which is pretty cool. Massacre comes in third, and you could read about his abilities. It's pretty cool, very easy to play. And then of course, Civil Warrior comes in last. On this lineup, Civil Warrior, he has to keep track of that timer, and he has to dash back, hold block for 2 seconds ever so often, and that is not always possible to do. So he falls last on the list. And here are some of the hood's synergies. Fantastic champion. I'm going to give it to the hood. Leave comments below on what you think. Remember to work less, play more, enjoy life. Have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.